is going on? You're listening to episode 187 of the Nintendo Powercast. I'm your host, N64 Josh, and that music you just heard is from On Being Human. You can check them out on Spotify and YouTube. Remember, this is an unofficial Nintendo podcast, and if you'd like to get yourself a free book from Audible, you can go to audibletrial.com/NPC. Pick up something awesome like Console Wars or Ready Player One, Blood, Sweat, and Pixels. I highly recommend. The chair I'm sitting in from OPC. Go to n64josh.com/OPC. and you'll automatically save $10 at checkout. The chairs are $20 off right now, so you're talking about a total of $30 in savings. Great chairs, highly recommend. Guys, if you'd like to support the content that I create, you can go to patreon.com/n64josh. There's a lot of different tiers available, including some exclusive t-shirts that are going to be ordered this weekend for those of you that are in that tier. And lastly, if you want to pick up my book, Another Castle, go to n64josh.com/anothercastle. You can get the first chapter for free. It is available as an ebook and as an audiobook. With that, we're going to move to the announcements.
Hey, listen.
All right. Well, hey, guess what? We now have an N64Josh calendar. Okay? So if you go to n64josh.com/calendar, it's going to have my streaming schedule, our community game nights. It's on there. It's on there, and we're going to continue adding to it. But we have like NES Online. There's a tournament going on run by Colt in the Discord. We have we got Mario Kart tournament that we do every Saturday morning. Everything's on the calendar. I got to make sure that I remember to stick to it. Okay, so check out n64josh.com/calendar. Okay, and. Chat is saying they thought I was going to announce a swimsuit calendar. No, that's Patreon only. Oh, you guys just totally threw me off. So, again, all my stream schedule, everything on that calendar right there. So that way we don't got to spend a ton of time in announcements. We're 2 minutes and 30 seconds in, and we're going to get to the news. All right. Well, typically I go into, what I've been playing, maybe some indie titles, that kind of stuff. But it's been a little bit slow for me. I haven't really been playing much of anything other than Smash. And so I've got some things in the works. So we'll be getting some more indie titles here very, very soon. And I hear there's a game called like Final Fantasy coming out, Final Fantasy VII, that I know some people have asked me to play. So who knows? Maybe that'll happen in the very near future. We'll have to see. But we're gonna just get right to the news. Nintendo, apparently this was on Friday. Nintendo tweeted out something about Pokemon Sword and Shield and then immediately deleted it. Okay? So here's the tweet. It says, it appears in Pokemon Sword and Shield that gyms in the Galar region are now bigger than ever. What types of gym masters are waiting for you to challenge them? You and your new partner Pokemon will have to train hard and find out. And then there's a picture of what looks like a pretty massive coliseum. And then looks like your character walking in. So this was put up Friday, and then it was taken down. But of course, there were a few people that got some screenshots of it, so it's available here. And we're kind of left wondering what happened. What happened with this? Why was it put up and then immediately taken back down? The article reads that apparently the social media ninjas jumped the gun. So we don't know. But these gyms don't look small. They look big. It looks like I said, it looks like a big coliseum. So something to look forward to there with the new Pokemon game. This is kind of interesting, guys. This is kind of a little bit more. This isn't like, it's a current news piece, but it's about something. This is a historic piece of. That's like a Nintendo artifact. A Nintendo World Championship cartridge was found in an attic. This is bonkers, okay? This is bonkers. This guy's brother competed in the Nintendo World Championship, and they thought the cart was lost. Apparently, they don't really go into a lot of detail, but the guy was up in his attic looking for stuff, and here he finds this game. He finds this game. He's already received offers for as high as $23,000 for the cart. These are very rare. I don't know. The article might say here, I don't know if it says exactly how many are in the wild, but it's not many. There are two variants. There's a gold and a gray. The gold, I believe, were given to the winners as like trophies. But other than that, the article doesn't say exactly how many, but there's not a lot. So this is kind of a rare thing. Now, what these look like if you've never seen them, and I have a link in the show notes here, but these things are really cool. They look like an NES cart, but there's some switches on them. And you actually had to play through a number of different games and like get the high score. I believe like I think Rad Racer, and I'm trying to think what were some of the other games that were tied to this. I think Tetris was another one. You had to go to get the high score, get there the fastest, that kind of thing. And so this is cool. I mean, man, what an amazing piece to find in your garage or in your attic of all places. Like, just absolutely crazy. So he ended up taking the cart to Metal Jesus, who's in Seattle, and they took it down to, let's see, Pink Gorilla Games, which is a really cool place. I've been there a few times. And then they confirmed that it is authentic. So very cool. Very cool. So let's see here. Back to the notes here. We've got NES games. Kid Icarus, Star Tropics showed up a day early alongside with Kirby's Adventure SP and Zelda 2 SP. So I don't know about you guys. I have yet to fire up any of these SP games. I think for me, like, I enjoy the original. I enjoy the original games more so than having the cheat codes. Basically, it's like having Game Genie hooked up. But these ones did show up early, so if you've yet to sign in and see, you got Kid Icarus and Star Tropics are now available if you want to be able to jump into those. It's been so long since I played Kid Icarus, and I don't know that I've ever played Star Tropics, honestly. I'm not sure that I have, but they are now available. Fangamer is releasing. It's available for pre-order. I have a link to it right now. The Hollow Knight Collector's Edition, and it has a lot of stuff in it. So if you're a fan of Hollow Knight and you want to pick this up, you are going to be looking at $69.99 is the price tag. Like I said, it's got some pretty cool stuff in it. The game is also going to be available at Best Buy, but not these limited editions. Limited editions are strictly online, so you do have to order them from fangamer.com. All right, and again, I do have the link, goes directly to the Hollow Knight Collector's Edition if that's something you want to pick up. All right, we got a Splatfest coming up. Knights versus Wizards, March 16th and 17th. Patch 4.5.0 launched, but there's no new gear. It was just tweaks and things like that. Nothing new for Splatoon. Everything's kind of winding down. I believe something in this patch may have messed some stuff up, so they have another patch that's quickly being going to quickly be released to fix that. But they're just still kind of tweaking stuff, and that's What are you guys gonna go? You know, let me know in the Discord. Let me know on Twitter, whatever. Are you gonna pick up Splatoon? You gonna be Team Knights or Team Wizards? I don't know. I'd probably lean. That's tough. That's a tough one for me. I'd probably let my team choose. Jay Harley says night hype. So there you go. There you go. The gear looks kind of cool though. So make sure to check it out. Splatoon's still so good. So good. And we're going to talk a little bit more about Splatoon in our next in our next section here. We're going to jump into our talking points, and this is going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Here we go!
All right. So, I put up an article today on n64josh.com. This is going to be something that we do regularly, okay? I'm going to, on Tuesdays, the day the show comes out, I'm going to put up an article that asks you guys a question. And then if you comment, I'm going to read the comments right here on the Nintendo Powercast. Now I'm going to log in and make sure I have everybody's comments approved. And look at that. There's 2 more. So I want to make sure I get these approved real quick. Here we go. And all right, we're good to go. So we're going to head back to the article now. And so basically, and I had some people on Twitter tweet at me like, bro, we're not even halfway through this year and you're talking about 2020. Well, we started talking about 2020 in my Twitch chat over the weekend because I'm just curious on what's Nintendo going to release. What are they going to release in 2020? So I have a couple different theories, you know. One is that we're going to get Mario Kart 9. And then my hopes with Mario Kart 9 is that it's a Mario Kart Ultimate, that we see every racer, every track, and we see the inclusion. We see new tracks, right? 16 new tracks on top of every track that's been on every Mario Kart game. I think that would be amazing. Including the battle stages, right? I want to do some battling on a DS. I don't know if you guys remember doing that back on the day, but one of the stages was a DS that you drove around on. That was kind of fun. So I want to see some new stuff, right? I don't want it to be just the classic stuff, but some new stuff as well. But then I think it would be great if they supported this game by doing DLC packs of Animal Crossing, Zelda, Metroid, Star Fox, Kirby, F-Zero, whatever the case may be. Keep adding these characters in and just, you know, and then have tracks as well. So like the Kirby pack would have like 4 tracks that has you racing around different Kirby locales, you know, things like that. And so that's one thing that I think, I mean, again, that part is just me speculating, having some fun. But Nintendo has no major heavy hitters coming out next year, as far as we know, right? Nothing's been announced, of course. But when you look through the list of everything that has come out, all you have left is Mario Kart, as far as like, and what I mean by heavy hitters, just so I can make sure I'm clear. I'm talking about the games that sell the most on each system. Mario Kart always does well, is doing well. It's like 15 million units already on the Switch. And so we know this game is a second game would sell very well, and they could easily continue to support it. Right? They could easily continue to support this. So my theory may go completely out the window if at E3 they're like, and we have DLC for Mario Kart 8. Cool. Take my money. I'm ready to go. The only thing I hope we hear from them at E3 is, and we've balanced the game so that it's not so much RNG based. Because that is a frustration with people. You know, you do really well in the race, and then all of a sudden all you get is coins, and you get hit by all kinds of stuff, you know. And Nightcrawler's like, fix online, no cheaters. That would be another thing too. We got to get rid of the cheaters. That would be great. So that's kind of my this would be plan B, right? And again, this is just me speculating. That's it. Plan B is we do see DLC at E3. And we would see DLC for not only Mario Kart 8, but probably Odyssey, possibly, right? Again, speculation. If that ends up being the case, then I'm saying year 2020, all right, year 4 for the Switch is going to be the Switch's if that ends up being the case, it's going to be the year that we see more niche titles coming out. Titles like Pikmin, Donkey Kong, things like that. It doesn't mean it's bad. It just means that those aren't the heavy hitters that you see with a Mario, a Zelda, a Mario Kart, things like that, right? So, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. I know there's a lot of people that are ready to play a Pikmin game, right? I'm ready. I'm ready. I've played very, very little Pikmin, actually. So I would love to try to finally get into that series. And I feel that would be a series that it's like, hey, give us the trilogy first, early in the year, and then follow up the year with the new game, something like that. Maybe I don't know. Kind of like what we've taught. We're kind of all hoping they're going to do with Metroid Prime, how we're going to get a Prime trilogy. I wouldn't mind seeing that happen with Pikmin as well. But you got Pikmin, Donkey Kong, right? Some things like that. The other thing that I think is going to happen in year 4, is that third parties are really going to step it up. And I've talked about it on here before, but I really think that's when they're going to ramp up and we're going to start seeing a lot more games. And that may be a good time for Nintendo to pump the brakes and say, no, we're going to have some of these smaller titles, these more niche titles fill in throughout this year while we let the third party shine. And that could be. So, I don't know if that's the case, but it could be. Just again, pure speculation at this point. But I'm curious because it seems like they've brought out the heavy hitters. So many have been brought out in the first 3 years. Animal Crossing kind of being the last one that's going to be, really like Animal Crossing and Pokemon this year. Those are both, they did really well on the 3DS. Mario Kart 8 is just a port. So that's what makes me think it might happen. I was talking about it in chat earlier today, and I believe it was Cryptic was like, hey, they announced Pocket Camp, and then 1 year later, we got the announcement for Animal Crossing on the Switch. And it's not exactly a year, but you guys get what I'm saying. And so we're kind of wondering if that doesn't tie those two things together. Like, we know Mario Kart Tour is coming out this summer. Possibly, possibility of E3 getting an announcement for Mario Kart 9. And then, a year later, here we see Mario Kart 9. And Nintendo has said the mobile games are there to be played, but they're also to be a marketing tool for their mainline systems, right? And which is now basically the Switch. Basically the Switch. So I think Kirby's Epic Yarn was kind of the final nail in the coffin for the 3DS, 2DS. I don't think we're going to see anymore. And then of course we have the speculation about possibly a smaller, or the rumors about a smaller, more affordable Switch coming out later this year. So we don't know. It's pure speculation at this point. That's all it is. It's just for the sake of conversation. So, and if you missed out on the comment section, you can still comment on the blog post, guys. You can comment every time I say that we have show notes, n64josh.com/NPC187. You can go to that link and you can type in the comments. I see every comment. So you got questions, comments, you want to be a part of the conversation that way, hit me up. At me on Twitter, at me on Discord, right? Like, let me know. I want to hear from you guys. So we're going to get down to the comment section here. First up is from Lego Lawyer, and it says, in 2020, we will see Pikmin 4, a new Donkey Kong Country game, new Mario Golf, new Mario Baseball, Octopath 2, and Star Fox Ubisoft. And just for fun, Duck Hunt 99. I love Duck Hunt 99 anyway. Like the thought of just like, we buy a replica Zapper. It's got a Joy-Con inside. and you just shoot as many ducks as you can, right? Just shoot as many ducks as you can. So we got Plumber says, I'd like to see an entirely new DK game. Here's the thing with Donkey Kong games. It's not that it couldn't be happening, right? Of course there could be, but I don't think there's any way possible that it's happening with retro. That's just, I don't think, since they've taken over Metroid, unless the Donkey Kong game is what they were working on when we all thought these rumors about Star Fox Grand Prix were happening, I don't know. I'm not sure. So, I don't know. Maybe. I'm cool with the Donkey Kong game. They're fun. They're great games. I think they're incredible. It says, I would also love more Wii U ports. Super Mario 3D World looks really good. It is. You're not wrong. Don't judge me because I'm part of the 99% of the population that never owned a Wii U. No judgment. I think we'll see Mario 3D World next January. That's my guess anyway. The biggest title I'd love to see is drumroll, Arms 2. What a shocker. I'm so surprised. So very surprised. And he also says this, special shout out to everyone in the Discord for the thoughts and prayers for him going through this difficult time. So we're here for you, Plumber. Glad to be able to walk through this stuff with you, my man. So, but yeah, Arms 2, you know, this guy, he invites me to play Arms and then just whoops me. So thankfully, if I invite him over to Smash, I can still hold my own against him, but just barely. Today was close. He brought a mean Donkey Kong. All right, next up is from Sproul. It says, hey man, Andrew here. Mario Kart 9 would be a dream. I wonder how the smartphone game Mario Kart Tour will affect what we see when we see a new Mario Kart. What if Nintendo took a year to include other Nintendo titles more head-on in a racing game? What I mean is a game that could be like a Nintendo kart. We would see tracks from all different Nintendo franchises, characters with customizable karts to mix and match. What if it was more like F-Zero? Then it would jump past the Mario Kart theme and be an overall Nintendo racing game. N-Zero, he says. Nintendo Land was a fun Wii U game. I think, let's see. I could see menus in the game being similar to something we would see in an all-encompassing Nintendo racer. Thanks, man. Keep your head up and keep on keeping on. Well, thank you, Andrew. Yeah, and the thing is, like, again, I think Mario Kart Tour is going to act as a marketing tool for the new Mario Kart game. That's really what I think. Next up, Tatawaka. My guess is we do see a new Mario Kart before early 2021. So I don't think you're crazy in saying it could be out in 2020. What I want in Mario Kart 9, and I like this. This was cool. I read this. I was like, yeah, I like this too. I was thinking about this the other day. What I want in Mario Kart 9 would be custom championships and online time trials. Yes, absolutely bring online time trials. That's what I was wondering about the other day. I'm like, man, can we do time trials? But I don't even know if you, I used to do this. Like, I think you could street pass people on your DS or your 3DS and you could send time trials that way. That'd be so great to be able to race each other's ghosts. I mean, I kid you not. My buddy and I, when we were working these crazy long hours, that was like, we would do time trials. I would race, then he would race, and I would race, he'd race. And man, that went on and on and on. So time trials is a great idea. It says, in other words, you could set up a time trial attack, give the room code to your community, and see who finishes on top after a set period of time. I believe it would bring some competitiveness to kart. Yeah, absolutely. It would be a really cool way to be able to compete and not have to worry about shells. It's strictly based on how fast you race. Also in 2020, I hope you're getting new Mario Golf. I think we are due. I agree. Fun fact. I believe Mario Golf on the 3DS, maybe somebody can fact check me in chat, but I believe Mario Golf on the 3DS and Mario Kart on the Wii both came out in 2014. I know Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U came out in 2014. I think Golf was the same year. So maybe one of you guys can check for me. We'll be able to know for sure. But that'd be pretty funny if we get a new Mario Kart and a Mario Golf in the same, 5 years apart. Patrick Murphy says, I think we'll get an announcement for Smash DLC, fighter packs 6 through 10. Smash is selling so well and has such a high acclaim. It only makes sense to keep filling it with DLC that people will buy. I bet we also get another Link's Awakening style remake. So I'm going to stop right there. Patrick Murphy, I would say, for me personally, bring on over Wind Waker and Twilight Princess HD. I think those would be 2 great choices to get on the Switch. And then here we go, just for fun. Let's say it's the Oracle Trilogy as one game. Oracle of Ages, Oracle of Seasons, and the unreleased Mystical Seed of Courage. Also, Prime Trilogy, new Mario sports game, and Tic-Tac-Toe 99. So, I don't know. This Tetris 99 is just kind of taking over everything, and so, everything's going to be 99 from now on. Duck Hunt 99, Tic-Tac-Toe 99. Bring it. Bring it. Okay, this is from Delmonic. Says, I'd love a new Mario Kart game in the same vein as Smash Ultimate, but I feel it's further out than 2020. If it happens 2021, maybe. I imagine we'll probably see something along the lines of Mario Golf, Donkey Kong Country, Pikmin 4 Collection, Metroid Prime Trilogy in 2020. I'm sure they'll have some games no one expects, as they usually do. Star Fox Grand Prix ? So, Carpet in chat saying they should add Double Dash as a mode to Mario Kart. I don't love Double Dash. I don't hate it. I don't love it because I didn't like the carts. I'm kind of a purist when it comes to that. I race in the tube cart, that's just what I like to see. Okay. If they throw the double racers in, as long as it's just for looks, I say do it. I think it'd be cool. And I know a lot of people would like it. All right. Well, I'm going to give this one quick refresh just to make sure I'm not missing anybody, because I feel like there were more comments than that. Yep. Here we go. Let's see here. I just had to hit that refresh there. So this is Hockey Broke You, I believe. I'm probably not saying it right, but I think Mario Kart 9 releasing in 2020 is totally realistic. Releasing it on the heels of Mario Kart Tour would be a perfect way to promote it, and Nintendo has already made it clear that they're not in the mobile business just to milk cash out of people with microtransactions. I would love it if Mario Kart got the ultimate treatment, and I hope that we will see at least some new items from the non-Mario franchises that are present, like a Pitfall Seed from Animal Crossing or a hookshot from Zelda. That'd be crazy, a hookshot. Oh my gosh. The pitfall, like just make a hole for somebody to fall in. That's so great. That is so great. Delmonic's like, Pitfall, please no. All right, then last up here, is Jay Harley. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe what I'm reading here. It says, I don't think we'll see Mario Kart 9 in 2020. If we do, it will be late in the year. Mario Kart 8 is still moving off shelves pretty well. And that is a good point, right? Like, Mario Kart 8, I believe in UK, dropped down to the 3rd spot. Well, you continue selling an item until it loses the demand, right? And that's when you would. So they also want to be careful not to leave money on the table by taking Mario Kart 8 off too quickly. I think the best thing that they could do with Mario Kart 8 is like they did at Christmas and start bundling it free with the Switch to move more systems. That's just something I think would be a good call, especially since it has sold so well. I think combined, it is sitting around somewhere close to like 22 million units between the Wii U and the Switch version. So it's done well. It's done very well. It's sitting at just 15, I believe, for the Switch. So it is moving for sure. He says they are definitely working on it though. A new Donkey Kong might maybe, but I think it will be a year of remastered older games, or maybe a brand new franchise, or Arms 2. LOL. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So looks like I'm gonna check one more time, see if we may have had one other comment here. I just want to make sure nobody gets theirs forgotten. I can see Carpet in chat is yep, there it is. I'll go ahead and approve it real quick, and we'll get it in here. So it says we need a custom Robo reboot, Eternal Darkness 2, a new F-Zero game, and Star Fox. Also, Metroid Prime 4 will be delayed to 2020. I think Metroid Prime 4, Retro's making it. I'm thinking 2025 probably for Metroid Prime 4. That might be on the Switch too. The Switch U. So there you go. Okay, so Mario Kart for the two systems combined is at 23 million. There you go. Cool. So it has done very well. Has done very well. So, well, guys, this has been a blast. All right, let's wrap it up. All right. Well, I hope you guys are liking this new format where I kind of get to include more of the community in the show here by doing these comments. I'm really liking this. I like being able to hear from you guys and get just more opinions on things. So I think it's a lot of fun, and we'll keep doing it. Remember, just stay up to date. n64josh.com. Every Tuesday I'll have an article going out that's going to have like our talking point for the show. All right, Thursday show we're going to do a little bit of news and then still focus on sales and releases, and then I believe, guys, this week there's actually going to be another interview coming up this weekend. So I got to just make sure that all of the schedules work out, but that's what it's looking like. So if you would like to follow me, you can do so on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, YouTube, Reddit, all the places. N64Josh. Guys, you look up N64Josh, even SoundCloud. I've been putting songs out now if you want to check those out. You want to follow this show, it's at NPowercast. The show notes, n64josh.com/NPC187. Okay, you can email the show, npc@n64josh.com. If you'd like to get yourself a free book from Audible, go to audibletrial.com/NPC. There you can pick up something awesome like Console Wars, Ready Player One, or Blood, Sweat, and Pixels. The chair I'm sitting in from OPC, go to n64josh.com/OPC. Automatically save $10 at checkout, and right now, all chairs are $20 off. Okay. If you want to help support the content I create, patreon.com/n64josh. You want to pick up a N64Josh t-shirt, go to n64josh.com/store. Okay. Lastly, I want to invite you guys to join the community in the Discord. n64josh.com/Discord is your invite. I noticed if I type in N64Josh on Google, the next word is Discord. That's how a lot of people have found it, I believe. So that's kind of funny. We have a Facebook group if that's your thing, n64josh.com/Facebook group. And lastly, guys, if you're enjoying the new format, you like what's happening, rate and review on iTunes. Greatly appreciate it. I want to thank everybody that's been here live with me: Delmonic, Pitrate, Plumber, Jay Harley, Drummer, Carpet. Let's see. Anybody that's just lurking, guys, I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much, and we'll see you guys Thursday. Bye now.